What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukushu. We are back with another Musume video, and in today's video, I didn't know it's been excuse me, it's been kind of happening here and there, but I wasn't aware that we were getting a new Uma. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I didn't know we were getting a new Uma, and I believe her name is Lucky Lilac. If I'm not mistaken, it's if game wants to load. No, I might be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Never mind. Forget I said anything, but or maybe she is. I'm not sure. I feel like I did see her like in the new scenario, but I could be wrong. I'm confusing her with someone else in the scenario, which I feel like I am now looking at this. So I'm not going to go along with it, but other than that, Lucky Lilac is the new Uma that was released. Where is she? Right here. And I'm okay. I'm gonna be honest. Game Tora didn't update, and then when I looked at a different source, it didn't have it either. So what I did was I went here, looked at all the skills, and listed out myself and just put it on the notepad. So I have the skills. I took quite a bit of time just for me to find the skills and make sure I got the right ones. But I think I'll be good. I think we'll be good because I literally gave it so much time for Game Tora and to update basically, and it just never did. It's literally still just has the latest as the ballroom banner. So I'm kind of just like, It's funny because the ballroom banner, well, I guess that I can't really count because I did go like a day late, I believe, but I was unintentional also because I had already recorded a training video and I kind of didn't realize there was a new banner at the same time. So yeah, but I'm fairly certain that Victoire Pisa was out right away, and then Love's Only You didn't. Almond Night was right away, so I'm kind of just like there's a whole back and forth going on here. There's literally a whole back and forth going on here, but it is what it is. It is what it is. At least I managed to get the skills, majority of the skills listed out. There is one new skill that I am aware of because I couldn't find it, I'll be real. And looks like I just wanted to check here to see if there was still space. So, which will lead me to, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quest. For those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join, y'all are free to join a circle that I am in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join a circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel on Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, let's just get this over with, because that took me like a good 15 minutes to get all these skills listed out. But starting off with level 1 3-star, 92 speed, 84 stamina, 94 power, 89 guts, and 91 wise. At level 5 5-star, 112 speed, 102 stamina, 115 power, 109 guts, and 112 wise. I blanked out there. Turf Runner, starting with the aptitudes, or going on with the aptitudes now. Turf Runner, from what I've seen, mild medium is the main focus, but you can bring her to long distance if you so choose to. And then Leader Betweener, based off her skills also, I seen it. For her growth rate, 10% on power, guts, and wise. So now we're gonna go over the The skill starting off with the unique skill. This one is blooming flower shape. If you are in the lead at the 1,000 1,000 meter mark, your speed will increase slightly. In a turf, mile, or medium distance race, if the skill is activated on a straight section, the effect changes and you will continue to move forward. Now going over the initial skills, we're going to start with Graceful Step for mile medium. At a random point during the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. Then we're going to go into... I'm just making sure I'm picking the right one. Simmering Heat. Nope, that's not Simmering Heat. This is Simmering Heat. For Betweeners. At a random point during the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. If you are not in the front, you will get a slight speed boost instead. And then the last initial skill is Aggressive for leaders. At a random point during the middle leg, use a little extra stamina to increase your speed. Now going over the awakening skills at level 2. That is the new skill that I did not see, so that's why I assume it was a new skill. But from what I can see, it's actually this one I forgot to show you guys. I don't know if this is correct, but hold the lamp in your heart. I guess speed up slightly at the beginning of the race for mile medium. At level 3, we have Heat Haze for Betweeners. At a random point during the middle leg, your speed will increase. If you're not in the front, you will get a speed boost instead. Level 4, we have No Stagnation. For leader Betweeners, at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. And then at level 5, we have Breaking Free. For leaders, at a random point during the middle leg, use a little extra stamina to increase your speed greatly. And that is the awakening skills. As for the evolution skills, or evolve skills as I like to say, let's see. From Heat Haze. Nope, that's not Heat Haze, right? Heat Haze. It goes into the purple fragrance wafts through the air. I guess reference to lilacs, I guess. When the skill is activated, if you are in the front during the middle of the race, you will move forward for a short time. For the conditions, condition 1, have 800 power. Condition 2, the number of fans exceeds 150k or 150,000. And then for the second evolve skill, from Breaking Free into Kasuminagi Hanagata. I'ma just go along with it. I'ma just go along with it. In the middle of the race, use some stamina to dramatically increase speed, and if the skill is activated in a mile or medium distance turf race, and there is a incline, move slightly ahead. For leader Betweener. For the conditions, condition 1, guts over 600, and condition 2, have 3 or more skills that I guess 3 or more speed skills. And that is pretty much it for Lucky Lilac. I'm glad I was able to get the skills myself, and at least I was able to find the evolution skills. That was probably the best thing. Like, because there was no way I would have found information about the evolution skill. Unless, no, because the picture they had on the stream was all in Japanese. But oh well, at least I got it over with. You know. Am I gonna pull? No. No, but let's take a look at the guts card. Isn't that Aston Machan? I think that's Aston Machan. Let me double check. I know there isn't any info on the card, but I normally don't even go over the card. Yeah, that should be Aston Machan. She's wearing the crown. She's wearing the crown, and she does have that. Yeah, this is her. But let's take a look at the Gus card. Let me just take a peek here. Short distance. Wow. So is this? Oh yeah. If it's Austin Machan, then it makes sense for it to be a short distance focus. Guts card with a mix of, I guess, leader and a little mix of leader and escape or runner. Well, maybe just, yeah, like 2 skills. Kind of weird because it doesn't really match up with Lucky Lilac, but they just been releasing Guts cards. Last time with the Ballroom banner, we got Daring Tech and Daring Heart, and they were both Guts cards. So yeah, actually, Daring Tech, or it is Daring Heart. Yeah, Daring Tech is more of the mild medium for what it looks like here. So it's kind of funny how the Guts card from the last support banner works out better with Lucky Lilac. Let me check. I think Daring Heart might be the same also. Yeah, mild medium again. So it's funny that both Daring Tech and Daring Heart, the Guts cards from the last support banner, more supports Lucky Lilac, if anything. Austin Machan, this might be more like, oh, yeah, short distance, you know? Wait, isn't short distance next for the League of Heroes? It is. They might just be prepping us for the League of Heroes, to be honest. So that's what it feels like now that I've realized it. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Game Tora just updated. Game Tora just updated. Yeah, with a. I guess I was close enough to what I said. I said, hold the lamp in your heart. Game Tora says, with a light in my heart. Okay, well, for that one, slight correction on the translation on the skills, because I did try to just do it myself. With the light in my heart for mild medium, level 2 awakening skill, at a random point during the first half of the final leg, your speed will slightly increase. So, at the first half of the final leg, not the beginning of the race, at the first half of the final leg. But what are the odds that Game Tora decides to be like, hey, let me update while you're recording? But it seems like I was right. Simmering heat, aggressive, graceful step, because I did look off over here and just matched it. And everything. Oh, was this even a skill? This was a skill before. It's not a new skill. Why didn't I see it in the skill list? Or was I just blind? Let me actually check. Was I blind? Right, this was the... Was this... Oh no, this was the mild medium one. I swear I looked down and maybe I was just being blind. Maybe. Or was it? Because that was already... That's already been out. I don't see it. But why? I really don't see it, which is weird. Huh. I didn't see it like on the list. But when I clicked on it from... Whoa. Huh? Well, I'm confused. Okay, I was gonna say, I had two tabs open for Game Tora, and I didn't... It like remove Lucky Lilac, and I was like, huh? Well, let me double check. Really? It's not here? Yeah, it's not here. It's weird because when I look at it, the skill itself, because if it was new, it would still be, it's been normal for Game Tora. It would still be it wouldn't be translated. But Dansu Flame has the skill. It's also in the Daring Heart and Daring Attack Guts cards, which I didn't know. Which I didn't know. Also Neo Universe, Fine Motion. Oh crap, even a support event from Forever Young. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't see it in the list of skills. Regardless, that means her whole skill list besides her unique skill was pretty much no new skills. No new skills. But am I pulling? No, that doesn't change my answer. So yeah, it is what it is. At least I was still able to go over it, and it was like 90% correct for the most part. So I'll take that as a win. I'll take that as a win before Game Torah updated their website. Man. But other than that, I'm gonna start going over the comments now. If you guys want to stick around and listen to me go over the comments, it's only a couple or a few, so it shouldn't take too long as per usual. But yeah, if you want to, feel free to do so. If not, totally get it. But if you guys do want me to go over your comments in the future videos, not the upcoming days, because Saturday, Sunday's coming up. Don't normally post Saturday, Sunday, unless it's like what happened with Global and I posted on Sunday for the CM finals. Then I would do that. But normally I don't post on Saturdays, Sundays, just for those who don't know. But if you still leave a comment in this video, regardless, Monday's video, I'll go over it. So with that being said, I'll start going over the comments. First one being from Uma JP Enjoyer. It says, that was so close with a crying emoji. It was close to US. It was getting there. It was getting there. Nova responded and said, yeah, I saw the ending and holy US soon. I hope so. I hope so, Nova. But that's pretty much it for the comment from Uma JP Enjoyer. Thank you for the comment, and thank you, Nova, for replying to or adding a response to the comment. The last 3 comments, let me just refresh just to make sure. It's only 3 comments from Nova. First one says, yep, came back from the mountains and we have an update for Ua. Yeah, I guess I'll have to grind the story while I have some free time this next few days. I heard, I don't know if I think it's true, but not I heard, I read that in the anniversary patch, so I guess, was it 3.3? 3.3, I think. But basically, there's gonna be 4 main story events, or main story updates. So I'm assuming how does that work? Because if it's just one patch, phase 1, phase 2, does that mean it goes all the way into 3.4? I don't get it. I don't know how there's 4, but I did see something that they said there was gonna be like 4 main stories, so I'm not quite actually, no, it does make sense, right? Actually, I don't know if it makes sense. Let me actually take a quick look to see if maybe they have more information on 3.3. It doesn't look like it, I'm gonna be real. Google real quick. How would I do this? Main story? I'm not even gonna try. I did see it online, but I'm not sure if here 3.3 live stream of, oh, it obviously didn't go through. We're just telling us the date and time, which is next week. So you know what, I don't want to go. I don't want to go through Twitter and look for it. So it's what I saw. I don't know if it's true. Because I'm like, wait, how are we getting 4 if it's just one patch? There's only phase 1 and phase 2. Unless... Because if what I saw is correct, after the anniversary, I think is the Cyberpunk collab, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I can actually find it real quick on my on my phone. I do know I should have been following the web stuff, whatever person that I saw it from. Well, let's see if it's. Let me see if I read that correctly. let me see if I read that correctly. Then we'll see what happens. New optimization, main story. Yeah, it says right here. Wait, what? Oh, so I guess there's actually just 2 stories for a thing. Because it does say here, 4 new main story entries have appeared for the WUA 3.3 main story preview. And in the first phase, there's going to be like a prologue and then new main story content. And then I believe the next 2 is in phase 2, obviously. Don't know what they don't know about the third one. But wait a second, really? Already? Apparently, the 4th one is a main story conclusion. Although I feel like that's kind of too early. Unless what they're trying to do here is they're really trying to go into another area already? Because it hasn't been that long since we came to Lahairoi. So... well, if they end it there, then if it's the Cyberpunk collab, that's a whole patch that's going to be taken over by the collab. And then I don't know from there. That's actually, I don't know. That's all I got. That's all I got. So yeah, interesting. Next week though should be Zenless. I did post the WUA, I call it after story, but I think Segi. I don't know what to call it. I'll just keep calling it the after story. I posted it yesterday. Next comment from Nova says, saw the trailer for Snack Girl on YouTube and she is looking fine. Can't wait to get her in 5 days. As for my polling plan for next patch, I'm skipping Billy for... Let's see. I don't think that's her name. See, I don't trust when it comes to you saying names because you just don't 95% of the time don't say the names correctly. How did you call her Porcia when it's Promia? You're literally right there correctly. You were literally right there. 1 letter off again. Right? 1 letter off? Whatever, close enough. I've been thinking about it hard and it seems that the taking off the coat does the trick. I think the biggest thing here is it's Billy. So Billy being a male intelligent construct. No matter how cool he looks, the odds of me pulling for Billy was very slim. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be pulling for Promia as well. So that gives me a whole, after Sissia, a whole nother phase to just save up. So we'll see how that goes. And then for the last comment, So this new Uma is something lilac, Lucky Lilac, just because I already went over the character or the Uma stuff. I guess Gold Chip family Sims be eating good. Another Guts card, kind of sus. Guess I'll check to see if this is a betweener one or not. If it is, then I'm not, if it is, then I'm going ham. It's not. It's short distance because it's Austin Machan. So no. But I'd like to correct you there. Lucky Lilac is not part of the well, Bloodline's not part of Gold Chip because the sire is Orferv, the apparent rival, the rival of Gold Chip. But they are both part of the Sunday Silence line and the McQueen line. They have that in common, at the very least. But I wouldn't say Gold Chip line because that's what I'm aware of. So I wouldn't say Gold Chip simps would be eating on this. just to be more specific. Stay Gold, even McQueen, but not Gold Chip. If anything, they're what? Cousins? Cousins or something like that? That's all I got. Just a tiny correction. Tiny correction. But other than that, that's pretty much it for all the comments. Thank you, Nova and Uma JP and Joy for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. So if you guys are making this far in the video, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how you guys are doing with your training so far for the CM coming up. I just want to make I'm pretty sure we still got like, yeah, we still got like about 2 weeks before the CM. So I'm still good there. I'll keep training as much as I can. In my free time, besides the training videos. And if who you're bringing to the CM, and I guess what you guys are up to for the weekend, if you guys want to share about that. And if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I am in. It's called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Request channel in Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you have a good weekend. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.